In this direct sequel of a classic, this time around, a killer played by Bill Moseley puts his soul in a great white shark to wreak havoc on Amity Island. After the police chased him down after the killer suffered a wound from them, he stumbles upon the ocean as the cops are still looking for him. He knows he doesn't have much time left because of the wound. As this crazy man jumps into the water, seeing a fin of a great white shark, the killer was holding a medallion of some sort after jumping on the shark, saying an ancient chant, putting his soul into the great white shark. Now he has become the shark, now attacking the people of Amity Island one by one in the deep waters. The more he feeds, the more powerful he becomes, slowly developing out of the water, attacking people on land. How can we stop this? The shark would eventually grow human like features. The town's mayor would ask the community, "What should we do?" You hear a voice in the back. It's Martin Brody's wife, played by Sherry Moon Zombie. "I know how we can stop it. My husband died a few years ago. The fear of that animal is what consumed him, putting him in the grave. But I know how to bring him back. The medallion in which the killer had, it would wash up on the shore as Mrs. Brody would discover it looking up information on it. Knowing its roots, how powerful it is, this medallion will bring him back." The townspeople didn't think it was a great idea. One of the people saying that thing is evil. "Miss Brody, do you have any better ideas?" "I didn't think so." She goes to her husband's grave and says the magical chant. Lightning will strike his tombstone as he would rise up from the grave. As Mr. Brody looked at her, he would snap her neck. As Mr. Brody would turn around, seeing the great white shark person, they would have an epic battle, kind of like Freddy versus Jason, as Mr. Brody would grab a machete and slice the shark person's arms off, one final blow to the head. Of course, the shark would get his shots in. Townspeople didn't know what to think. Mr. Brody went back in his grave. End credits. End credit scene. The shark person regenerates, setting up a sequel. And I think this is really rad idea. I'm a big fan of Rob Zombie, so if he directed it, it would probably be really awesome. I'm also a big fan of Bill Moseley. I follow him on Facebook. And I'm actually Facebook friends with him on Facebook. And I'm a big fan of Sherry Moon Zombie. And I've said many times that I would pay to watch her shop at Walmart. So I would definitely go see this movie if it got made, just because I'm such a big fan of Rob Zombie and Sherry Moon Zombie and Bill Moseley and everybody. But unless it got a limited release, I probably wouldn't drive to Springfield to go see it. But if it came to Branson, I would definitely go see it. I think it's awesome to take Jaws in a new direction. Like, a direct sequel to the original really makes sense. And I think it's about time for a new Jaws movie. And this would be a great one. Although, if this is a direct sequel to part one, I don't know why it's called Jaws 3D instead of like something else, but I don't understand that part, but that's fine. And yeah, I would definitely watch this movie. I think it's a great concept. And I really hope it gets made. I think Rob Zombie Chick 420 would probably be the best director for this movie. And I think they could bring it in at a reasonable budget and make a great movie. And she's a prolific filmmaker and everything, so I think this would be a great movie, and thanks so much.